What's up, guys? How we doing? Pretty late tonight, maybe 12 o'clock or so here in the Midwest. Pretty fantastic. I've been seeing these webinars all over, man. Webinar about receiving good conversions, good traffic, this and that to your website, which this kind of has something to do with that. But mainly, what I'm going to show you here in this short video is how I figured out how to make an extra $200-300 a day, like minimum here, okay, by taking surveys. But not only by taking surveys, but getting real valuable conversions through traffic on the internet through various sources, some that you can pay for and some that are absolutely free, depending on how much work you want to put into the situation. But this traffic can inevitably be valuable working referrals that daily earn you money as long as you keep up on these survey websites. I want to show you guys my spreadsheet for the amount of money I made today. Here it is. This is my spreadsheet here. I just basically have like a generic free QuickBooks that I make this spreadsheet with. These are all the websites that I use right here. Probably seen a few of these before, heard of them. It's not, I mean, if you guys have used these websites before, you must not have used them right if you're thinking that I'm crazy right now, because if you utilize the website correctly, and not all of these websites offer referrals. You can see a lot of my zero referral, but the ones that don't offer referrals usually have a pretty good daily payout. And sometimes you can have one that has a daily payout like that, like Global Test Market, that can be looking like that some days, or even that. It just depends on the day and the providers of the surveys. But listen, I have a full-time job. I work 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. usually, sometimes later, as an automotive tech, and I get that done. I like that job. I do enjoy working on cars. You know, it's not so, I really, my life isn't miserable or anything like a lot of these guys have been saying on the webinars that I've watched. But if I can make that amount of money extra in a day on top of the multiple $100s I'm making in a day at the automotive shop, I mean, Jesus. I mean, there's been times where I've banked almost $10,000 in a month before by simply using all these websites here. I'll give you a good glance. Use all these websites, and you have to kind of know how to do this right, guys. I mean, I strongly encourage you to click the link in the description of this video so you can check it out. And I mean, I spent $50 on a webinar, and I'll never go back, man. That webinar taught me how to make money, and I'm not making $45,800 in one night. Okay, I didn't expect that right off the bat, but I'm making $233.68 in a day. Yeah, that's pretty good money, guys. You could go work at a general store for a week and not make that much money. So anyway, go ahead, and I'm gonna go over this a little bit more with you, but go ahead and check that link out, guys. I'm serious. Don't be disappointed. There's a lot of these webinar videos out here. Some of them are scams, hoaxes, and some of them are the real deal. This is one of those ones where I happened to run upon this webinar through word of mouth, through other people that had basically trusted knowledge on it. I went with the webinar. They explained it to me the best they could, and I kind of got what they were talking about, but the webinar was perfect. You can watch it over and over again, and it goes through multiple ways. You can actually, there's other survey sites that aren't listed here that I go to daily that will basically email me when they have a prime survey that fits my criteria. You have to fill out forms and stuff, and obviously, so they know which one fits you best. But there's some survey sites that'll give me like a $100 Hotels.com gift card that I can just go sell immediately on RaiseCards.com for 2 hours and 45 minutes of my time. So I mean, that's a $35 an hour rate there for taking some surveys. Well, guys, it helped me out. I'm actually pretty stoked about it. I'm doing pretty good about it. I feel like I should share with everybody kind of how well it's worked out for me. You know what I mean? So I encourage you to check the link out in the description. Read thoroughly before you buy the webinar. Read it, read the description. There's going to be a video there. The guy's going to tell you a little bit about the program, and there's going to be a long description with a lot of reading. He's going to show you some checks. I mean, it was a gut instinct for me, and now I'm making a lot of good extra money. I'm 23 years old, so anymore these days, if you can utilize the internet, you can utilize your skill set, and you can kind of narrow yourself down and actually take some surveys that might interest you too. Some of the surveys are actually kind of interesting. Some of them are offered even by the federal government. They'll pay you to take census surveys and other things like that. So, but check it out, guys. Check the link in the description. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know how it worked out for you. Like I said, big world out there. Utilize it.